Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Niladri Mukherjee and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. So it's not very uncommon to see that you have received a procedural fairness letter, have responded to that letter all by yourself without really knowing how to respond, how to legally respond to that kind of a letter, and have unfortunately faced a ban. So what could be done in that circumstance? So obviously the logical mind says that, well, when you received a procedural fairness letter, take a legal consultation, understand what kind of response to be drafted before responding to the letter, which is exactly why you have been given maybe 15 days, 10 days, or even 30 days of time. But say, for example, if all is done, you are banned. Still, in that case, if the situation demands, you can request for a reconsideration of that of the decision by by IRCC. Now, just like any other reconsideration request, it is totally a discretion of the IRCC whether they would even open up your reconsideration email and look through it. But I could tell you, at least from my practice, is that if the reconsideration request has been drafted correctly, they do take a look into the situation. They do sometimes reconsider that kind of a decision as well. So really the onus lies on the clients, the candidate, the us, to ensure that a proper reconsideration request of the ban is being submitted. So first of all, please make sure, if you have received, unfortunately, you have received a PFL, whatever the reason is, take a legal consultation, understand what it is, the legal options you have, and then respond to the letter, because consider that is as your last chance. But if you have received a ban already, probably it is not all lost. You can still send a reconsideration request. Having said that, the success ratio of that kind of a reconsideration, as you would understand, is very, very limited. It's very, very low. But that is probably the only logical option you have at that point in time. But again, even if you are sending a reconsideration request after receiving a ban, please do not just send like an apology kind of an email and those kind of stuff. The government has initially given you that kind of a time, whether 10, 15, or 30 days, because of a reason, because they wanted to hear your part of the story. Since that was not been done correctly, consider this as your very last option and draft a proper reconsideration request. Typically, from my practice, I could tell you a reconsideration request is about 15-20 kind pages with the submission as well as the documentation. So if you need my professional assistance, book a consultation, book a legal consultation. That is the very first step. Let me go over the situation and correct you the way forward. I hope this helps. See you guys in the next one. Bye now. Cheers.